three, four, five, six. Ah, psych. Ah, psych. Hello, friends. This is Brain from GameBrain.media, and we are going to continue playing some games today. Wow, had a lot of fun playing MXGP 2020 in the 450 career mode. Getting into the last, what is it? Let's see, 12 of 19, I think, racetracks. So, anyway, I don't know. Check out my YouTube, check out my Twitch, and you'll find, oh my God, just stupidly fun racing. Um, it's really hard. Dude, the game's half price. You can, typically buy it at cdkeys.com or isthereanydeal.com. And if it ain't on sale right now, then pick it up eventually because you're going to have fun and it's going to be fun. Now, this game, Fishing Planet, is free to play. And you can jump in and enjoy this game at any time. And I have enjoyed this game for a ridiculously long time. And I've also poured a bunch of money into the game, but you don't need to. Like, I have donated what I believe to be a fair amount to the developer, a generous amount to the developer, by purchasing some of the DLC, which is totally worth it, such as buying the bass boat, um, buying permanent licenses to some of the lakes. So if you're not familiar with the free game or freemium gaming model, the game is free to play. I guess that's what it's called, free to play model. And then you can play the game entirely free to play, and it's well worth it. Go to Texas and use a 4 pound or a 2 pound or a 4 pound rod to catch the bluegill and catch the red ear and the sunfish, and then eventually buy a little bit bigger rod, maybe a 6 pound line, and catch the bass and the buffalo. What is smallmouth buffalo? They're like carp at Lone Star Lake. I mean, you can play this game completely dollar free. It is free to play, and I did that like belligerently for 6 months at least. I played Lone Star until I got everything, until I cleaned that lake out. I had every possible fish in every possible size, common, trophy, or unique, right? And man, I had a blast. So anyway, I'm looking now that today, yeah, we haven't outfished ourselves here. I mean, we can keep going. I want to take a quick look at the my fish keeper though. What have I got? Not much. A 2.7 largie and a whole bunch of them and a bunch of peas or butterflies, peacocks, and a random channel cat because I am using a bottom rod. But I did get a unique largemouth in a 10 pounder in the first few hours of the game or of the early morning. And if you're not familiar with this, let me clue you in. 1 hour of game time is 15 minutes in real life. So if you want to play 4 hours of game time, right? You're going to go and you're going to start at 5 a.m. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 a.m. In 1 hour, you're going to spread in the game. The game's time will go from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m., but you only spent 1 hour of time fishing in real life in the game at that spot. So anyway, just wanted to point some of those things out to any noobs who are watching. And if you're looking for a unique largemouth bass, that's what we're here for. Now, I could continue to fish through the through the bottom of the weather curve, and I'd probably do just fine. I'm gonna go ahead because I'm here and I'm talking. Might as well cast a rod, right? So here we are, pulling the frog popper. kind of trying to work it as a, there it is, fish on. Trying to kind of work it as a stop and go rather than, I mean, that keeps it popping with the stop and go. And there was a point in time when one of my online fishing friends, I believe it might have been Sir Kill Alata. Sir Kill Alata. Love that guy. He taught me a lot when I first joined this game. I believe he said you can catch anything with stop and go at 2x, meaning double speed or two speed on your reel as your retrieve speed. Now, I've knocked that down to 1x with the frog popper here at stop and go, and it keeps it popping, popping, popping. And it is stupidly fun, and it works. Like, it works phenomenally. So here, I don't know what I got myself into. Might be a gar, might be a bowfin, but he's kind of like really, 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 really taking me hard on this rod and reel combo, which is only a 6 pounder with my current red frog. But I do like coming here with a lightweight rig. Now, if you're just looking to gain, money, you don't need XP, then you can come here with overpowered rigs. Build everything with a 20, 30, or 50 pound, um, line, and just haul them out. But if you're a noob, if you're in the early sections, you're gonna come here with a 6 pound setup probably. And the recommended path I offer to any of the noobs that I meet is play Lone Star until your eyes bleed, until you just can't freaking take it anymore, until you have caught every single species in every single size. There are commons and trophies there. There aren't any uniques there. Ah, there's a car outside honking its horn. Or somebody's, what do you call it? Car alarm. So I'll wait for that to stop. Wow, man. Whatever fish is currently on, it's on like Donkey Kong, man. All right, so we got it into 100 feet. If we can get it into in 10-foot increments, if we get it under 100 feet, we're going to be in good shape. Oh, I just saw it breach the water. I think it's a bowfin. It's pretty certainly not a greenfish. All right, but I still want to break the 100 foot. If I get it under 100 foot, can usually keep it under 100 feet. Oh, now he's 120. So, yeah. This might be an unlandable fish. And in order to save a lure when you get in a predicament like this, um, is to just drop the rod. Drop the rod. Eventually, he'll shake the hook and you can recover your lure. Um, Now, if I get this thing to come to under 100 feet, I'll probably be able to land him. But I really don't want to waste a whole hell of a lot of time on a freaking bowfin. Except there's a valuable lesson here if you're new. And honestly, I'm an experienced gamer, fisher. What is it called? Fishing Planet gamer. Um, on on a early qualifying lake, right? So, as I was saying a minute ago, fish the frick out of Texas, Lone Star Lake. Fish it until your eyes bleed. Oh, okay. Oh, we got him under 100. But I also had, did you see my line tension go slack there? But, okay, so these are some things that you're going to learn by doing this stuff. Um, I'm just going to keep, trying to play him in until it just becomes stupidly waste of time. But we'll see. It may or may not happen. But go to Lone Star Lake and play it out. Play it out. Play it out until like you're just sick and tired of seeing that and digging red worms from the free red worm pile. If you haven't figured that one out, go find somebody on YouTube who covered it, because KP Shimino probably covered the Lone Star Lake free red worms, or free worms, just whatever. Oh my God. Suddenly he's run out to 150 feet. Come on, man. This actually might be a greenfish. Because what else could pull me out that far and that hard. Nothing like a bowfin doesn't fight this hard. Seriously. And since I'm on a 6 pound rod, it might be a 4 pound fish fighting me this hard. I swear to God. And lost line tension. But if that's true, then whatever. We're gonna have fun when we see it land, and it's like, oh my God, it's a bass, it's a whatever. And what if it's a uni? Instead of just giving up and letting the line go slack just to save my lure, which is what I am prone to do. Like, I don't want to lose this red freaking frog because it's 37 gold or 17 gold or 30. No, I think it's 37 freaking gold to get that freaking lure. So I'm not going to give that up lightly. I'll lay down my rod and let him run and run and run until he takes out all my line, but hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully he'll shake the hook before he runs out your line. Like, I have 350 feet of line, so it's unlikely that a fish would venture that far from home. But anyway, I was talking about going to Lone Star. Do everything you can there. Oh, and that's where I was going. Okay, my recommended path for folks, if you're heading or if you're contemplating heading to Fishing Planet, Florida Everglades, in order to fish for largemouth, unique largemouth bass, you better get yourself rigged up. You better have at least a 6 pound setup. I can't remember what setup I caught my 10 pound uni large on. Oh, look at this. Look at this. It's close. Yeah, that looks like a bowfin. And it was a bowfin. 9.8 though on a 6 pound rod and reel. I think I'm running a 6 pound right now. Yeah, I must be because look at that XP. Oh, and the slider, it really doesn't matter. I mean, they're all gonna fall into this 5/8 or 66% kind of range of XP on the slider, which means this line below 248 XP gained, 3 green arrows. Then you have a white section and a gray section. Anyway, trophy bowfin, yabba dabba doo, whoop de doo. Not that big a deal. Let's go look at this freaking rod. Whoops. Let's go look at the rod. Ta-da. So we want to look at the backpack, and we actually want to look at the this. Okay, so it was this rod, which is a value spin 7'6". Okay, it's a short rod. It won't cast super far. It's super lightweight. It's only a 7.5 pound max, which is why I got a lot of XP. I got 3 green arrows catching a 9 pound fish on a 7.5 pound line. And I'm sorry for people who already know all this crap. Um, but while I'm here, why not teach people who don't know all this crap about all this crap? So until then, or in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and chuck the bass jig out here because it's off hours and I was yapping, dude. So long story long, I highly recommend that you go from Lone Star to New York. Which fish on, it's got to be a bass. Lone Star to Emerald Lake in New York and catch a bunch of walleye. Go ahead and grab um, the kayak, rent it, don't buy it. Don't buy a kayak. I highly recommend don't buy a kayak. Now, like, unless you have like a buttload of in-game money or you're just a rich guy, then go ahead. I mean, this is a free-to-play game, but it depends. Are you a free-to-play gamer who wants to like not spend money, or you've and you don't have to be a rich guy. I mean, didn't mean that to sound insulting, but or you're a gamer with some cash and you have disposable income and you want to play games, and so you'll buy DLC. But eventually, I'm telling you, getting a bass boat is 10 times more valuable than flirting with boats in the early stages of the game. However, the John boat is awesome. It is the best middle of the road boat. Like if you don't want to blow your money in game money on the kayak, then I would say the John boat is your best friend. And if you don't want to blow your money on something extravagant, then the John boat is still an awesome, awesome buy. All right, so you know what I want to do? I want to whip out a walker. I tried the frog on this, and no, no, no. I'm going to stick with the frog, but it's not crankbait time. Pfft, you know what? I say that, but the last time I pulled this thing out, I frickin' cranked 3 or 4 fish in a row, right? Anyway, the whole point is go from Texas to New York to Florida. That is your best path. And you can do it with 4, 5, and 2, 4, and 6 pound rods. Um, in oh oh man, I had a bite and I didn't set the hook appropriately. So sorry, my bad. I was yapping instead of looking. Um, if you go to New York for walleye, make sure you bring the purple narrow spoon and the black narrow spoon. And I think there's a luminescent glow in the dark narrow spoon, but I think they're called barbless narrow spoons. The purple barbless narrow spoon is going to be the best lure you can take to. Oh, something's happening here. I really thought I had some fish following my lure. All right, wrong time of day for. Oh, I started hauling it in, and then I saw the jaws, the wake of jaws. All right, so what we're gonna do is throw a walker on here, but go from New York, get to or go from, excuse me, go from Texas, get to New York. In New York, catch all the walleye you can frickin' possibly stomach. It gets sickening. It's like, I've had so. Oh my god! I'm gonna throw a giant walker. I've had so many freaking walleye, but dude, I guess you might have to rent the kayak when you get there to get to the unique sauger. The rod was broken. Oh crap! I threw a frickin' frackin' walker too big for my rod. I blew a rod. Oh, I'm so pissed. Yeah, there's no way to fix that in game. Let's see. Can I go here to rods? Yeah, I'm not even gonna frickin' frack with it. I'm just gonna fish with what I got. All right, so let's go to nope, nope, nope. Let's go to my lightweight rod and put a lightweight walker on it, which I tend to like the This color is natural. I tend to like the half ounce 3/0. Nope, backpack. I tend to like the perch. There it is. Okay, but the perch is only a 3/0 hook. But the 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 walker seems to have replaced the frog when apparently they decided that the frog was too powerful. So I like to get it walking, keep it going, left, right, left, right. And there it is, fish on. It's going to be a small one. And fortunately, I have a small rod right now, so I'm just showing you. I want to show you some of my favorite places, which is this lily pad island at the tip of my rod, even though my rod's bent like hell, and this other one right here, the cattails and the lily pads that are in the middle of the water. And then, oh my God, it's just so many places. I deleted so many markers here because I know the area, right? This lily pad and cattail patch in the middle is cray cray. That one where my line is currently running along the edges, that's cray cray. That lily pad island out there is crazy, and that patch of cattails that I was just in is crazy. And then right there at the bend of my rod, where my markers are. My markers are up that middle section is crazy, and this little brown upside down boat is crazy. So come to Florida, you will love it, my friend. I don't know what kind of accent that was supposed to be, but it's a Floridian from like Jamaica and Louisiana, maybe combined. I don't know, or maybe Cuba. Oh shit! Did you see that? I saw a green fish pop out. Ha! And we started over here by this freaking marker. Oh, I hope I don't blow it. Now it's a 6 pound rod, so this might be a 7 pound fish. That particular, these two lily pads behind me, these two, that my rod is now behind or between these two, those guys are famous for a 7 pound trophy all day, every day. Just go throw freaking bait there and you're going to catch 7 pound freaking fish. Now they might have been reduced. After saying that and after seeing what I've been pulling out lately and seeing that there aren't any 13 pound unis on the leaderboard, um, yeah, whatever. They may not exist anymore. I might have a 5 pounder on here, and I have a 6 pound line or a 6 pound rod, but he's pulled me out to 217 feet. So I'm thinking I got something special on the tip of this line, or at the end of this line. 200 feet. I don't know. What the hell could be over there? Honestly, I don't think I've ever caught gar from over here. Now, I've caught gar over there where the tip of my rod is right now, and I've caught gar. And I've caught gar in the center channel. All right, so he's running home. He's running home. Notice all that slack line. Suddenly he's down to 145. He got sick of running and fighting, and he's coming home, but he's still 135 feet out. So this is going to be a fight. Oh, keep the line tension. Keep that line tension, baby. Oh, he's still running home. Oh my God, he's under 100. Holy cow. Wonder what the hell is on the end of this line. Is it going to be a bowfin? I would be so disappointed. Put on a 6 pound line with maybe a 10 pound uni. Ooh, that'd be sweet. That would be sweet. I mean, that would get me a lot of XP. Although I don't need it, I need a 13.5 pound uni. But it would still be fun to catch a 10 pound uni again, right? I just caught one earlier in this, in my last stream. Um, but we're getting them in 75 feet, little by little, every inch is, an inch. So now he's 50 feet. Okay, so I'm going to try to just keep wearing him out. Keep him that rod tip high, hoping I don't go into a low line tension situation. He's down in the 60s. I want to get him under 50. And then I'd be pretty happy that he probably won't run out much further than 100 after I get him down under 50. There it is, under 50. Oh, baby, he's coming in easy now. Come on, come on, come on, fishy. Okay, I'm going to try to walk down the dock and drag his butt in. He's being stubborn, under 50. Come on, man. I don't think gars and bowfin fight like this, but, bass usually would have breached the surface by now. Come on. Got him under 50. And he's not liking it. He is not coming in. 40, 30, 30, 20, something, 20 under 20. Come on. There it is. It is a green fish, baby. Whew. All that for a 6.5 pound freaking trophy. Trophy large. He pulled me out to over 250 feet. Could you believe that? But he did it on a 6 pound rod. So all I'm saying is If you're a low level and you come to this lake, you're going to have just ridiculous amounts of fun because the bass hit all day long, especially if you're using shiners on a 4/0 hook, or this is a walker, a half-ounce walker at a 3/0. You should be able to afford that at some of the early levels in the game. And, you know, look at the XP I got. I mean, it's $700. I don't care about that. I'm sitting on $5 million because I've been a miser. I've been a greedy mofo and not spent any in-game money if it didn't have to. So don't buy everything that comes along. Wait at least 2 skips for. Okay, you start off the game with what, a 20-pound net? Don't buy the 40. Buy the 60. Once you get a 60, don't buy the 120. Wait until you can afford the 240. You will skip forward in these leaps and bounds by skipping the intermediates. I don't know. I hope that made sense. But look at that, 218 XP. I got 2 green arrows because I have a 6-pound and line, and he's only a 6.5-pound fish. But it's better than, still the XP slider. The white is not full. It never will be. The only amount of XP you're going to be able to gain here is about 2/3 per crack. So anyway, that was fun. All right, I think I've proven my point that. Well, okay, maybe not. Running this freaking walker is just stupidly fun. It used to be that I cast right into the weeds. It used to be that the frog was fun as hell. There we go. All right, so let's see if we can get this walker to bring in a little fish. And there it is. All right. So the walker is crazy worthwhile here. The frog seems to have faded in its usefulness here. It used to be the frog is king of the water. The popper is probably pretty damn good too, but the frog popper used to be supreme. Anyway, at an early level, you should be able to swing picking up a walker. Like I said, I like perch, but natural is good. The green and yellow shiny white belly one is good. Wow, man, this thing took me out to 150. So fishing on a 6-pound rod is pretty tough. And since I broke my other rod by affixing a lure that was way too heavy for the rod, um, shit, I lost the lure too, didn't I? Fuck. Anyway, this thing has me out at 140 feet. Low line tension, low line tension. Keep it tight. Tight lines, as they say. All right, he was coming back home. He got sick of running. So, like, I'm really torn. Okay, do I go home and get a new rod? And because I don't care about, um, the XP, maybe I'll dump these 6-pounders and I'll throw a 30 pounder on there. At least I'll be able to drag them in. And that should accelerate my number of catches. And I think the game, being that it is a video game based on computer programming, it might be there's an algorithm that you're only going to get a uni after you catch 20 commons, 10 trophies, and then you get a uni. I don't know if that's true. It's always been speculated. It's something that I talk about with people who are on my friends list on Discord. Oh, by the way, visit GameBrain.media, my website, and you'll find links there to our um, Discord channel, along with links to my YouTube channel, where you will find playlists for Fishing Planet and off-road motocross motorcycle games, four-wheel drive, 4x4, Jeep, trucks type games, mud runner, snow runner, spin tires. Call the Wild is something that we play there pretty often. But yeah, you'll find all kinds of crap. You'll find places to buy games at affordable prices, like isthereanydeal.com and CD Keys. I talk about that on my website. Can I Run It? Can I Run It is a pretty interesting website. I don't know if that's the actual. I think it is called CanIRunIt.com, but essentially that's like systemrequirements.com. And that might be another URL, a different website, but they're both interesting because you can go, can I run it or system requirements? And then, there's a search field there and you say, can I run Fishing Planet? Well, th- that tool will tell you, yes, you can or you cannot. Or it will tell you the minimum system requirements for a game of this graphic intensity. Man, 60 feet away. I think I'm going to jump out of the game and I'm going to get myself a couple of bigger, badder rods so I can cast any lure I damn well please and haul them in a lot quicker. Like, imagine if I had a rod stand out right now. These last couple of fish, I mean, I would have had 4 frickin' fish on bait rods, and I could have pulled them all ashore already, right? Because I don't need the XP, I don't need the money. I'm just having fun. I'm enjoying this because I love frickin' catching bass. It's just nonstop action. Every time you throw a frickin' rod, you're gonna catch a fish. Damn near. So figure that out. If you're low level, um, like under 30, under 20, like you shouldn't be here if you're under 20, frankly. Um, I kind of don't remember what I used to say. I think stay in Texas until you're level 5, then go to New York until you're level 10 minimum. Okay, so all that fight was for a 6 pounder because I'm running a 6 pound line. So he was at my maximum, but I only got 2 green arrows. I didn't get 3 green arrows of XP. Now, like I said, I don't need the XP. I don't need the money. And let's look at what I'm saying. Okay, if I go to here, I have 5,342,599 of in-game money, not because I cheated, because I earned that straight up, never cheated in my life in this game. 754. I have used God mode in Skyrim. Okay, so to me that's cheating, right? So I hit an impasse and I went to God mode and I cheated and I got past that level. And then I uncheated and I went to normal mode instead of God mode and I played the rest of the game. So that's how I roll. But 754 gold coins, I got those from winning DLC in raffles on Twitch. Go to Warlord Sully. You can just search Twitch for Warlord Sully. Try different combinations. He might have changed his name to Warlord Sully Gaming, Warlord Sully TV, Twitch, Warlord Sully. I don't know. I haven't seen him around for a while. But Warlord Sully and what's her name? Cristali. She used to be PH Cristali, PH underscore Cristali. She changed teams basically. Anyway, they're really good people. I won trophies. No, I won DLC there in a raffle. But hey, play Twitch, man. It's fun. It's a good time. Good times. So let me take a quick peek. Oh, oh no. Um, let me do Control Tab. I don't have people. There it is. Not Taylor01. So you're not Taylor. All right. Hey, thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it. Hey, Jake, I didn't see you enter the game. I forgot to do the damn Twitch chat overlay diddle daddle. Let me see. Chat. Check. Now, if I hit Control Tab, and there it is. I now have Twitch in game. All right. Sorry, peeps. I did not see that, but thanks for the follow. Taylor01. Good to see you again. Oh, is fishing for sturgeon in California really the best XP? Jordan, Jordan Hawkins, dude. It really depends on. And let me look further at. I can't scroll back any further. Hey, I know what I can do. I can do this. pinned widgets and change the size of my chat window. But that should work. And let's see. Is fishing for sturgeon in California really the best XP? Jake says, "What's up?" Jordan asked a question about. Um, so Jordan, depends what level you are, what equipment you have. Yeah, you can go farm sturgeon in Cali, but I find that, going from Lone Star Lake in Texas to level 10 and then going to Emerald Lake in New York and fishing for walleye until you're level 20, then go to Florida and fish for bass. Um, it gets kind of tedious. So break it up with bouncing over to Oregon Lake. I'm sorry. What's the lake in Colorado? It's not Falcon Lake. I think Falcon Lake is Oregon. But anyway, you can go do stuff. Um, but yeah, sturgeon for XP is a pretty good lake, depending on your level, right? I found the best farming for me, XP farming, grinding away for XP, was in Marin River. But that's a whole different thing because you're not at a level where you can achieve or you can go grind at Marin, right? So for you, maybe sturgeon is your best bet. There's also freaking Michigan. Like my path is, if I was a noob and I restarted this game, which I have been very tempted to just start over from scratch and see how that goes, I would go from Lone Star Lake in Texas to New York, and then I would go to Florida. And I would get bored, and I might try Mud River. I might try Narran River, because they're cheap and it's easy to go to them, and it's a break in the scenery, and the equipment is transferable more or less. You don't need any special equipment for, like, those all fit in the box. But then Colorado and Oregon are good trout lakes, so you might need a couple of extra lures. But again, the rods, reels, lines are all transferable. You're still in that under 30, under 40 XP range. So I don't know, man. Depends on what you want to do. I would not go to California that quickly. But if you have a high enough level that you've already been through all that other crap and you have a rod that you can trust, then yeah, sturgeon might be your best XP grind. But keep in mind, those can be, if I recall correctly, 60 to 70-pound fish. Let me look. My sturgeon. Did I pass him already? I think so. I think my sturgeon were way bigger. Unique flathead, muskie, permit, drum. Where the hell's the sturgeon? Beluga? Wow. Really? The sturgeon? Where are they? There it is. Lake Sturgeon at St. Croix. Well, I don't know if the sturgeons still exist in Michigan, but if you haven't been to Michigan and you haven't tried to farm sturgeon and the blue catfish there, I mean, that's a fantastic grind because they both kind of live in the same spot. They use the same bait. You can throw the same hook, and you can just grind away nighttime fishing for freaking sturgeon and blue cats, and that is a great XP grind. But you know, enjoy the ride, dude. Don't just grind for XP. Eh, whatever. I can preach to the choir, but I mean, I'm the choir, so I'm just telling myself. I did something similar. I mean, we all grind to try to get to the next joy spot. But really, I ended up going backwards to the joy spot. Like, this is going backwards big time. I've been back to Emerald Lake because I wanted to catch unique. What are those things called? They're a variety of the perch walleye family. God damn it. You're going to make me go look. They're about 18 or 20-pound fish, maybe at the most. Um, They're not Joaquinda. No, that's. Come on, Jake, help me out. They're fake walleye. Um, but it begins with an S, and it's not sturgeon. Um, they're not 20 pounders. Bonefish. Um, the hell do they call those things? They're sauger. Unique saugers. They come at 6.4 pounds. Highly recommend you fishing for those in Emerald Lake. That's super fun. You get a lot of XP. But, that's what I'm saying. Enjoy the ride. Check out something called the UNI sheet. Just do a Google search. UNI sheet. UNISHEET. UNI sheet. And then you can add a keyword Troy fishing. TROYFISHING. Troy fishing, it's one word. Unisheet, one word. Troy fishing, one word. It should take you to a Steam discussion forum or the Steam forums for a discussion about the uniques and how to go to one lake and clean out every single species. And it's tied back to the Uber sheet, UBER, Uber sheet. But anyway, I'm going after some largemouth after that tirade, and I'm going to jump to 5 p.m. And here we go. Oh, well, I'm going to do that with my current equipment, but I should go home. I should go home. Let's look at my inventory of my fish keeper. But I've only got 135 pounds of fish, and I've only made $13,000. Okay, so I've clearly paid for my trip, but I would like to pull in a uni before I go. Another one. I mean, what do I got? A 10 pounder? I'd like to get a 12. I really would like to get a 12 on this trip. So I'm going to go to the map. I'm going to get back into the game. And why can't I go back in the game? Okay, so here we are. And then T for time. I'm going to jump to, I guess, 1,700 hours. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Forward time. And then I'm going to go ahead and throw my walker out there. Oh! Except that my walker's on a freaking 6-pound rod. Oh no. Oh no. I'm afraid that I'm going to get a freaking 12-pounder and a 6-pounder. Oh, something's behind me. There it is. Fish on. Oh no. Hopefully it's only like a 3-pound freaking largie, and then I can change rods. Oh no. Well, this is what we call a good problem to have, right? God, I love this game. I haven't played it in a long time. I've been playing adrenaline racing games, and they are stupidly fun. Oh my God, he pulled me out to 135 feet already. Shit, what is on here? I guarantee you this is not a frickin' gar. They wouldn't have hit that quick at the top water. I don't think, but who knows? So let's start the circus music. He's coming in pretty quick, actually. After dragging me out to a buck 30, he's already down under the 110s. Hopefully, I can get him under 100 real quick. Oh shit. Yeah, I always do that key combo when I'm trying to hit shift and pull something in. Oh man, 130. I do like to run around the dock, and sometimes that costs me because I get low line tension and poof, they're gone. But sometimes me running around seems to like tire them the hell out, and then when I do get to the tip of the dock, here, like I run forward and I suddenly gain 20 or 30 feet. That was especially useful in Marin, Marrin. What was that? No, not Marin. What the hell is that lake in Blue Crab? Yeah, Louisiana. No, is it Louisiana? I don't know. Blue Crab Lake. Yeah, I think that's Marin Lake and Blue Crab, Louisiana. Or, I don't know. I forget. Man, it's been a long time since I played, boys. Oh my God, he's got me run out to 190 feet now. Okay, so if I run away and I just pull hard as hell, did I just wear him out enough to run forward and suck up a bunch of line? Not really. He's still out 200 feet. Now, what the hell could be on here? There's no way I scored well, it's a 6 pound line, so an 8 pound fish could give me this kind of fucking trouble, right? Oh boy. Well, here we go. I'm just gonna settle in for the long haul. When the line is bouncing like that, you figure it's a uni. Now, this could be a uni gar at 10 pounds, 20 pounds. Oh, but look at the line's going slack. He's coming home. Gotta keep that line. Tension. 140. They're coming home. My God, she's coming home. The line is shaking like she's coming home. I'm under 95 feet. Oh, home where the world is. Oh, man. But there's something's playing home. What the hell song am I thinking of? It's not John Denver. It's not Rocky Mountain Home. It's home where the song is playing home. Where there's Rugrats playing. I don't know. Home where there's something without you. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, look at that. Wow. We wore them out. They got tired and ran home, man. Although, once they get under 100 feet, they took a little rest running home. And it's time for the fight, part two. Round two. Good Lord. Here we go again. Oh, my love life's playing home. The children's playing. I don't know. What the hell is that song? It is a very old song, and if you're under 20, you'll probably have never heard it. Huh. Man, this thing ran me out to 175 feet, 195 feet again already. For reals, over 200 feet out again. So, shit like this can happen if you go to a lake that is too advanced for your equipment. So, man. So if you get overzealous, over anxious, like I can easily lose this fucking fish. And I see that line wobbling. Like I'm pretty confident this is some kind of uni, whether it's a gar or a green fish. Um, I'm leaning towards it being a green fish, frankly. Um, Meaning a large man, a largie. Just largemouth bass is like more syllables than greenfish. But yeah, I think I got a greenfish on. But that's you get the point. If you come here with a 6 pound freaking rod, you're gonna fight for your life just to land a 6 pound fish. Shit! The line was bitten off and my terminal tackle was lost. Son of a! I did not have a leader on it, and there you go. That's one more thing they have added to this game that will screw you over. It used to be you could just have a line and a lure. No, now you need a line and you need to buy the goddamn motherfucking piece of shit. I'm mad I lost a fish that I fought for so long, and I'm guarantee you that was a uni. Ugh! And I lost the lure. Ugh! So I should have had a 5 pound, a 5.5 pound leader on it, and it wouldn't have bitten off my line because maybe he chomped up high enough that he swallowed the whole hook and bit off the line. It's a stretch, right? All right, so I'm really frustrated now. This is all I got left. So I guess I'm gonna throw it. As far as it comes, as far as you know, lures go. Such is life. If you've played this game, I'm sure you feel my frustration. Okay, let's see if we can keep this bass jig twitching. Now, I used to be able to catch bass all the way in, right in front of the dock. They would hit the line right here, bam. But now they seem to be like very very specifically located. So I'm gonna cast beyond the markers into the weeds and see if this heavy ass jig is usable. And I'm gonna crank it up to 3 speed because fish on. Because I wasn't seeing any, any action there. I wasn't able to get it off the bottom in an appropriate way to, play the lure to where a fish would enjoy seeing it and bite at it. Okay, now this I think is a 20-pound line. Might be even more. Might be 25. And this might be a gar. But it looks like a greenfish. So it might be a fat boy since he's given a 20-pound line a bit of a fight. He might be an 8-pounder. Yeah, look at that. What a guess. Okay, so let's try it again. Let's try it over here at this spot. We'll throw into the weeds, and hopefully we don't get a snag. I didn't look at the line weight of this, and I can't go to the menu with. Yeah, it did catch in some weeds, but now I think I'm dragging weeds. Yeah, dragging weeds. I don't want to keep the water lily. Thank you very much. Oh, god dang it. Forgot to check. Yeah, I didn't know if that was a fish or if I had a snag and then it let go and then fish on. So yeah, sometimes that happens, right? All right, so let's look at the line weight of this rig. That's a peacock, isn't it? Yep. Okay. Ding. And I am currently running 23-pound braid. Good. Anything down there is fair game. I don't care if it's a gar or a bass. If I can drag it across, oh shit. Yep. Okay, it was stuck in the weeds. Trying to figure out how I can potentially play this thing. It looks like I'm dragging weeds. Like I don't want to, yeah, I'm dragging weeds. I don't want to just go directly on top of the markers, right? So let's see. Oh shit, let's try this. I mean, there's usually a guaranteed 7-pounder here every freaking cast. Um, Now I cast a little further than the marker, but bam, thought it was fish on. Okay, so I'm going to slow this down over here. I feel like I had a couple of bites, but maybe it was just going too fast. Okay. So I should be using a blue bass jig with the 4/0 hook, but it's only a half ounce. It doesn't cast as far. However, it's a lot easier to play off the bottom. And that's the only reason why I say I should be using the blue. I think I might have lost it. Now, again, I used to get freaking hits all the way up right to the dock. And if this doesn't fly, then this thing's just too damn heavy. And I should switch over to the blue half ounce. It's much easier to get up off the bottom. Yeah, it looks like fish on. But I really want my favorite 7-pounder spot to become reliable again. Okay, let's look. Let's see, backpack, best jigs, bam, blue and a half ounce 4-aught. Okay, we're gonna try this one. Should be a lot easier to play. I might even play this at 1 speed. In fact, I just downgraded my retrieve speed. And let's see how this goes. Nope, not liking it. Don't know how to retrieve this thing. Huh. Okay. Let me try over here where I have a little more water to play with. Oh, maybe it's this reel's retrieve speed. I can't get stop and go to get off the bottom. I don't want to drag it along the bottom. Whoa. I saw stop and go bounce up to three dots. But it's dragging on the bottom. That's why I was twitching and trying straight and slow at a higher speed. Okay, so it's pretty clear I don't know how to use a bass jig. Except there was suddenly uh, activity in the water and fish on. It wasn't a big fish, but it's fish. Oh, you know what? I forgot. Usually after I lose a unique, like the one that bit off my freaking walker, I usually return to the same spot because there it is, my 7-pound spot. It's got a fish on. Um, that spot usually will return that uni. So let's go back over here and keep throwing this in this area. I think this is deeper water than over there to my right where I was just fishing. So I'm going to try twitching. Oh, it looked like I had a bite or I had a very serious snag. Now I remember when I came here originally with bass jigs because I didn't have top waters. That's when I was catching them right up to the dock because you can play them right up to the dock. So, man, that was like bowfin territory at a certain time of day. Let's see what this does. Yeah, that was a snag. Wow, I got 3 dots for stop and go. Yet no fish. Okay, well, let's try this. Bam, and the top water. I want a 4/0 with perch. Bam. Okay, and I got a freaking titanium later. Oh, shiznit. Really? The walker is a 2 ounce, but the rod is only capable of carrying a 1.37 ounce. So I brought the wrong lures. Um, so it's not going to work. I'm going to go ahead and throw the natural walker with a 3/0 hook. And if I catch something meaningful, it'll come in stupidly easy because I have an overpowered rod, reel, and line. Even though I've only got a 3/0 hook. And I'm shooting for 13-pound fish. Largemouth. Alright, so I'm going to slow my speed. Whoa! Yeah, as soon as I slowed down my speed, I had a hit. Oh! Come on, dude. A little 3-pounder, maybe? 5? Wow. Alright, well, cool. This rod is strong. Okay, we're going to pull this walker right through here. Oh, I'm so bummed I lost a walker, but I have more at home. I'm glad it wasn't an X Series walker. I'd be PO'd. So I've learned, like, not to use my X Series special lures on rigs that have any chance of losing it, which means I've, like, limited my chances. The game has just made it too easy to lose your X Series stuff. Bam, 7.5. Cool. Told you that was a 7-pound bass spot. And now I want to toss one over next to the boat. The upside down rowboat. The broken boat, as I call it. And let's take a closer look. Usually right past the boat, bam, it's going to be fish on. Sometimes they will follow you all the way up to the dock. Yeah, but not usually. And there's little ones. And you can also hit the bow. Fishing beyond it is good because you pull through it. Fishing right at the bow, which I've deleted those markers, but though fishing the bow, that's center point right there is usually a really good spot. And being oh, well, I had a hit. He got away. Oh, and there he is. He was still following me. So as you can see, oh, it's bowfin. As you can see, 4-pound fish comes in super easy on a 20-pound line, right? And a 20-pound rod. 25. Yeah, I think it's 25. All right, so now I'm going to this side of the boat. I'm going to see what happens. But yeah, fishing real close to shore is a thing. And you know, you don't need 20-pound stuff to be pulling in these 2-pounders. And if you need XP and you need money, then this is a great spot. I love doing it. I love this fishing spot or this fishing trip. Because like I said, I'm here for the unique largemouth. And as soon as I just get done remembering my spaces, ah, yep, I got caught up in some weeds. Discard. right, so fish on, man, dude. I'm telling you, the walker has become the new frog at at Florida because I used to use the frog and get activity like this, and now it's the walker. Um, when the walker pooped out on me, which I've done before, I'm trying to figure out like what happened to my frog. Um, well, the walker took it over, but then when the walker quit, oh no, what now? Well, then I switched to the popper, and that worked. So basically, a one-speed retrieve. Every once in a while, give it a right click to give it that walking action where it starts slithering through the water. And if you see a wake behind it, because oh, clearly there's a fish on, um, give it a slight hesitation. Now that may not be true anymore either, because it used to be the way. It's like you could see Jaws following your baby through the water, right? So let me look. Okay, so here's dun 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 dun. There's my baby. Nope, and there it is. Jaws hit and took my fish, or took my bait, took my lure, not my bait. But hey, isn't it cute? It's just a little baby shark, little 3.9 buddy, little bitty buddy. So I'm just looking to see. I want to hit 20,000, and then I'm gonna go out and I wonder how much. Let's look at that. How much does this rod cost? A value spin. Oh, that's the one where he bit off my line. So I didn't break a rod. This is the one where I broke the rod. Oh shit, are you kidding me? Yeah. Jig winner, durability 0. But the value spin, I still have the durability. It bit off my rod. So I need to get a 5-pound leader to put on this frickin' 6-pound line. But you know what? I'm not even going to do that. I'm just going to ditch the whole 6-pound lightweight crap. And I'm going to go 10, 20, and 30 pounds as my setups. Because I want to catch this thing and not risk losing it. So this guy doesn't. Oh, hiccup. Sorry. Oh, but I broke my jig winner. Oh, I got the hiccup. Sorry. Again, I did it. I broke my jig winner, man. That's tragic. The jig winner 810 SE, one of my favorite all-time, most versatile rods in the game. 3 to 13 pounds. I mean, man, it's a great rod. Now, there's probably a better. Oh, sorry. There's probably a better reel to pair with this, but for right now, we're doing this until I get 20 grand. So it's only $2,000 worth of fish, right? Should be pretty easy. And then I'm gonna go back, re-rig, pick new rods. Yeah, well, something hit it, but it didn't stick with it. It might be following. Yeah, I think it is. All right, so it's gonna be a baby fish. Bam. I think the unis have. Oh, that's a pretty good fish. Nice 6.9 trophy. Butterfly peacock. What did we say the other day? 11 pounders are showing up in. It's not Marin River. Where is it? Yeah, I think it might be. Not Marin River. No. The Amazon. I think it's the Amazon. Wait. Is the Amazon Marin? Yeah, I think it is. Blue crab is not Marin. Yeah. I don't know, man. I forget. It's been a long time since I played. And it sure looks like I upped my graphics quality. Because I am not used to seeing a fish or the lure leave that large of a wake behind it. So I'm going to try to keep the sun out of my vision. Oh, I saw. Yep, I saw the wake building behind my lure. I paused, but it was too late. Which means recast, baby, recast. That fish is very likely still in the area and may be just pissed off enough now that it will continue following my walker. So watch what I'm saying. My lure is leaving a wake. And when something starts following it, you're going to see another wake. Eh, had a snag. Okay, so let's try the ripples. And seriously, dude, I'm just like so casually fishing this place. If I really wanted to, I would get hardcore and I would fish directly at the edge of each of these lily pad islands. In fact, I'll show you in a minute. Okay, so I'm trying to work the walker and get that. I want to capture that double wake. Okay, so we're not getting it. So what we're going to do is we're doing a drive-by um, on the iPad island. So, oops, shit. Okay, see that? See the iPad or the iPads, lily pads. See the lily pads right there, and see this island right here with that edge. We can cast right there, and then drag really, 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 really close to these to the edge of these weeds. And the fish live near structure, right? So I'm gonna zoom in, get my wake happening. You can see the wake of the lure, and you should be able to see. Bam! There it is. You saw that wake build real quick. I mean, that was fast. Behind that top water walker, you're gonna see that. All right, so I'm gonna keep that. Of course, I'm gonna keep it. And now we're just gonna cast just past the lily pads and drag right past the edge. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in. All right, and now I got a wake happening behind my lure. Once I get past the water or the weeds, I mean, near the weeds, there should be somebody deciding to follow and bite. If not, then I cast at a different part of the weeds. And that was the beauty of the frog, man. The thing is weedless, whereas this walker will get caught up in the weeds. But we're going to cast at the edge of the weeds and hopefully pass right through them. Nope, I got snagged. Jumped forward, I got a snag. Okay, but right out here in the middle, man, they just keep rippling, so it must be something special there. Or because this is considered a beginner lake or a under level 30 lake. I don't know. I wonder what the pass is to get here. Got to be a level 20 something. Don't know. But let's see if we have a double wake. No, nothing. Nothing. All right, well, let's see if we can get a 7-pounder over here. Then I'll show you another couple good places. Wow. Okay, well, my good places may no longer exist. because what I have for markers are not really playing out, are they? See that little patch of weeds? It used to be, well, with a different rod, I could cast way farther than that with even my 5 ace. Um, my 5 ace. And anything near the brown boat or the broken boat, like I said, fish on. Yeah, sometimes you're gonna get those bowfins, but that marker past it, the bow, the tip of the broken boat, and then yeah, another bowfin. Shit. Well, different times of day, man, or maybe they've changed the fish distribution here. But I often cast right past the boat on the backside of the hull, and strangely, you don't get caught in the weeds. You pull right through the boat like magic, and then it comes out right here. It usually has a fish following. But not that time. And then there's this tip of the weeds. I really don't want a 10-pound bowfish, but we'll see what. Oh man, we saw it hit, and then he got away, huh? Nope, something's following. Bam, fish on. Did you see that big wake open up? That big still water. He came up from the bottom. Even if it's a bowfin, yeah, it'll come in easy because I got a much, much, much stronger rod. Like I said, I'm gonna go rebuild my rods. A trophy bowfin. Woo! Um, it's the time of day. I should probably start tossing bait. And then, while I'm busy juggling multiple baits, and actually, I wouldn't be. I'm just gonna toss the big boy. Eh, unless I'm already at 20 grand. Am I at 20 grand yet? Yes, I am. All right. Well, that's it for now. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna go and get rid of my 6 pound fit my rod, my 10-pound rod, and I'm just gonna focus on slaying the dragon. So I got a 20-pound rod with 20-pound line right there. My bottom rod is also a 25-pounder. My big lure rod, my bait casting or my casting rod is at a 23-pound line. So I'm gonna get since I've got 20s in both categories, I'm gonna go for 30 and 40 just so I can yank them in and be done with this. And like I don't care about the XP, but anyway, it was. I hope you had fun. I had fun catching 6 pound fish on a 6 pound line is stupid fun. It just is. But now I'm gonna get serious about the largemouth hunt, and I'll be back after I reload and reset my loadout, and catch you on the next stream.